Hey rock stars, it's Rox and this is my BT The Game episode 10 review. I was really excited about the show last night and I was kind of pumped up to do the review today because I was seeing the commercials and I was like, oh, this looks like this is going to be a pretty entertaining show. And you guys know Michael Beach, who plays the owner of the Sabres on the game. I like him as an actor. I like to see him act, and I just loved him in Lean On Me. Remember when he was Mr. Darnell in Lean On Me and he got mad at Joe Clark and he flipped that table over? And Joe Clark was looking at him like, this fool crazy. I just loved when he was in that movie. So I was just like, oh, Mr. Darnell is making a comeback. So, yeah, you guys, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so Tasha is at her house and she's working out to the PX90, and it just reminded me, it was so funny. One time, my girlfriends, she had got the Insanity DVDs, and we was all working out to it, and instead of using water to quench our thirst, we was drinking beer. It was like, girl, go on, you go on and do this next little section, and I'm gonna sit over here. It was funny. And TT comes over and brings some chicken to the house, and he's just like, he's asking her about little baby Terrence, and she's kind of acting like they still together, and then he's just like, I saw little baby Terrence at my truck, and y'all not even together no more. And so he's like, the jig is up, I know. Well, for whatever reason, Tasha doesn't want anybody to know that her and Terrence aren't together anymore, which is so strange because at first she didn't want everybody to know that they were together. In the meantime, Melanie comes over and she's all excited, and she's just like, I found out that little baby Terrence is gonna be turning 25, and I'm gonna throw him a big party. So Tasha tries to dissuade her from throwing a party, and of course TT is there encouraging her because he knows that they're not together no more. He wants to see Tasha squirm. So later on in the show, Melanie gets this big party together at this club, and everybody is coming to the party, and Tasha is there just like perpetrating the fraud. Okay, so she never says that her and Terrence are together, and every time somebody's like, where's Terrence? She's like, oh, he's in another room, or he's in the bathroom, or she just always diverts the attention so that nobody realizes that he's not there. But eventually she can't keep it up anymore. So when she decides to tell Melanie that Terrence isn't feeling well, now y'all remember Terrence is not here. She goes and tells Melanie that Terrence isn't feeling well and that he's gonna leave. And Melanie is like, oh, we gotta get the we gotta do the cake first. He can't leave without doing the cake. So she calls the cake out. Everybody crowds around the table, and they're ready to sing happy birthday to the birthday boy. And Tasha's about to just let everybody know that they're really not together anymore. And then all of a sudden you hear this voice from like back somewhere, and y'all, is little baby Terrence. I'm telling you, I was too excited. Okay, I was excited like I had been saw a long lost relative or something. I was just like, why am I this excited about little baby Terrence? He ain't even a regular on this show. But when he came up, he just so smooth with it, y'all. He comes in and he's just like, little baby Terrence is here, and y'all, when I say little baby Terrence, y'all say party, so he's all, getting them all pumped up. And I thought that was really, really cool for him to save face for Tasha. And then later on, they're talking, and it's clear that they're not going to work out. Terrence has moved on. He's moving to Miami, but he just tells Tasha, I think he has a lot of respect for her, and God, I like that character. I hate that he is leaving. I just was like, oh, he is leaving the show. He was good on the show. I think I got like a weird kind of old lady crush on little baby Terrence and his Egbert head. Don't he have like the big old Martian ears? I was just like, what is this? I am really tripping. The show actually opens with Malik, but I'm doing it in a different order this time. So Malik and TT are at Malik's house, and they're sitting in his stripper room, and Malik is letting TT know that he just can't get it together. He's like, Parker is just, she's tripping. I can't concentrate. I can't get my game right. She's distracting me with me and my baby, whatever the model chick is. And he's just like, it's just driving me crazy. So TT tells him that he should try to blackmail Parker. And like this is really gonna work. And Malik thinks it's a good idea. Later on in the show, Malik is leaving, I believe maybe practice. And he's walking out to his yellow Maserati, and old stalker Parker is in the car. And she got that, she's looking at him like, she's sexy. I mean, Megan Good she plays a good vamp. But she gets out the car, and she kind of looking at him like, you been trying to get away from me or something? Like, what's going on? Like, don't be trying to just be avoiding me. And, he calms her down. It's like, oh, no, baby, it's okay. Everything is straight. Get in the car. You can drive. I left something in the building. I'll be right back. So he's going back to the building. The van happens to pull between him and the Maserati. So he hurries up and gets in the car with this stranger because he got like that deer in the headlight look in his eyes. And, men are so funny. You guys are just like, men are physical. So they deal with things physically. Like if you piss a man off, they're ready to fight. That resolves it for them. But if you really want to scare a man, you get in their head. You get crazy. Getting on your Charlie Sheen, y'all. Get on your Charlie Sheen. The smallest, craziest woman can scare the biggest, gigantic man just by turning on the crazy. He's looking like, he got that look in his face, the same like old Joe Clark. This fool crazy. He's terrified of Parker, which is so funny to me. Anyway, later on in the show, okay, so this is at the party, right? Everybody's at the party. Malik is there with his girlfriend, and Mr. Darnell from Lean On Me is there with his wife, Parker. And you could tell that Malik is just uncomfortable when their paths cross. And he get to stuttering just like y'all men do. He get to stuttering and talking all over himself. Men, it's just like they pass by somebody that they done screwed and they just can't cope. A woman could walk by a man that they done screwed and you would never know she even seen Brother Man before. Boy, I tell you, this episode was so funny. Anyway, Malik is at the party, but he can't concentrate. Parker is texting him and telling him, you better not say nothing. I'll let them know that you raped me. She's just kind of turning on the for real Charlie Sheen. Sometime during the night, you could see Mr. Darnell and Parker in action, and you see that he actually talks to her crazy. He tells her she looks like a $2 hole in this dress. And, you could just see that there is really some problems in their relationship just in the few seconds that they're on the screen. So you can kind of, even though it don't make me feel any more sorry for her because, you choose your path, you do what you want to do, right? But I still can, it's to help you understand what goes on, the dynamics of their relationship. So she tells Malik in one of her text messages to meet her in the bathroom. He goes in the bathroom, and she's in there, and he tries to blackmail her, which we all knew wasn't gonna work. She throws the tape recorder. He has a tape recorder in his pocket. She throws it in a trash can, and he, so she's kind of coming on to him real strong, and then he just tries to talk sensibly to her. He's just like, you're a good person. I see how your husband treats you. I know, that you are a good person that's just, acting out basically because you're not happy in your relationship. And, she gets embarrassed. It's TV, y'all. She admits that she was tripping, that she's sorry. She just kind of retreats. So you think that's going to be it. Malik's girlfriend comes in the bathroom and he's in the stall, and, you think that it's going to be something, but she thinks that he's just trying to be spontaneous and, get they swerve on in the bathroom. But he's just like, no, you deserve a bed. Even though I was thinking like, what's wrong with doing it in the bathroom? They're leaving the party. Okay, so this is the part right here. They're leaving the party, and they go out to the front to get their cars from the valet, and Parker, or stalker Parker, and Mr. Darnell is out there arguing. And she's just like, you have made me do things. Now Malik and the supermodel chick walk up right at the time when she's like at the the good part of her argument. She's like, you made me do things that I've never done. And she looks over her shoulder and she sees that Malik is standing there with the girl. And she's like, you even made me sleep with someone like him. And she like goes like this with some disgust in her face. And then, she is like, and lower myself basically. And she's like, I'm just over it. She walks off. Y'all, Mr. Darnell was fixing to knock a desk over again, okay? So he's like, Malik, he's yelling at Malik like this. And, Malik is like running, about to back up. The bodyguards come out. They look like they about to beat up Malik. And who should save the day, y'all? Nobody other than old Ricky Rose, who has reverted back to his days of fighting crime. He is now a bodyguard. He comes and shoots 2 off in the air, pow, pow. And that stopped everything, because in black speak, when we hear gunshots, either dropping or stopping. I was like, God damn it, Rick Ross, you all mean to tell me you a bodyguard too? You know what? That's got to be the jack of all trades right there. Next, he gonna be like directing traffic at the airport or something, like. Okay, you guys, so we're going to do it in the reverse today. The bad of the show is that it was really boring. Like, the first 20 minutes of the show was boring. I was just like, God, I done stayed up all this time to watch some old boring mess. When is the excitement going to come? I know I saw it in the commercials. And then, y'all, but the good is them last few minutes of the show made up for the whole thing. I'm telling you, but between Lil Baby Terrence showing up at the party and Rick Ross, the OG Heyman, who got 10 job. I don't know why I was so excited about all that stupidity, but I tell you, that shit was funny to me. That's it. I gotta go. I'm done tickled myself to death. I'm in my car and I'm hot. I gotta go to lunch. You guys remember to rate and comment on this video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. This channel is for itsrox. And my Facebook fan page is itsrox. Y'all have a good day. I love you all. Until next time, rock stars. Bye.